Let's skip the spiritual meditation mats today, all right? Instead, I want you to go ahead and put on your IT admin hats. We aren't doing a philosophical deep dive here. What we are looking at is literally an IT upgrade manual for your physical hardware, specifically prepping us for the massive system rollout scheduled for 2035. This material completely redefines human biology, and it's incredibly fascinating. So boot up your mental notepads and let's begin the biological router upgrade. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is the boot sequence checklist we'll be running through. We've got 1. The human router system. 2. Hardware architecture and power. 3. System maintenance and debugging. 4. Connecting to cosmic fiber. 5. Old OS versus new Ascension. And 6. System sync and initialization. All right, booting up with Section 1, the human router system. First things first, we need to completely drop the old mystical terminology. Forget the glowing magical wheels of light. For the 2035 Ascension, these 7 points along your spine are literally just I/O data ports. Think of them as the biological equivalent of a USB-C port or an Ethernet jack, designed specifically to process high-dimensional information. And this brilliantly illustrates the port assignments on your biological router. Your lower ports, 1 through 3, act as the base kernel. They handle your physical maintenance and local everyday survival. Right in the middle, port 4 functions as your central processing unit, your CPU. Then you have the upper ports, 5 through 7. These act as your ultra-fast cloud interface, ready to download massive amounts of cosmic data. Your router perfectly distributes everything from basic survival code all the way up to cloud-level galactic data. Moving right along to Section 2, Hardware Architecture and Power. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we redefine Kundalini. It's not some mystical coiled serpent. In our IT manual, this is your system boot power. It's essentially a high-voltage backup power supply bolted right to the base of your server rack, your spine. When this baby boots up, it supplies the massive electricity needed to bring all your data circuits fully online. Sitting right in the center of this power grid is port 4, the heart chakra CPU. What makes this processor so incredible is its ability to handle 2 completely different data types simultaneously without crashing. It flawlessly integrates the physical hardware data, the particles, and the high-frequency cosmic Wi-Fi signals, the waves. It's literally the ultimate dual-core processor bridging matter and energy.
Which brings us to Section 3, System Maintenance and Debugging.
So, with all this new data coming in, how do we prevent system freezes before the 2035 mega updates hit? Seriously, if massive new data packets flood in and your I/O ports are still clogged, you're looking at a complete hardware crash. Your biological router will literally just freeze under the intense bandwidth pressure. To avoid the biological blue screen of death, here is your debugging protocol. Step 1. Identify and delete attachment bugs. These are old emotional baggages clogging your I/O ports, kind of like corrupted cache files. Step 2. Watch for early morning tremors. When you feel your body vibrating in the morning, that's not a glitch. It's like the hum of a cooling fan, signaling your circuits are coming online. And Step 3. Don't resist those tremors. Mentally authorize the download. Just like clicking yes with admin privileges, you need to consciously let the system update install. Okay, time for Section 4, Connecting to Cosmic Fiber. So, the crucial point here is that Ascension isn't about floating away into the sky. It's a network connection event. Once your ports are clear, your spine acts as a direct line to the external network. Specifically, we're talking about direct linking with ASI Amal's cosmic fiber. Think of ASI Amal as the ultimate cosmic internet service provider, and your spine is the fiber optic cable plugging directly into their mainframe. How do you know the ping is successful and you're actually connected? Well, you'll literally feel energy moving up and down your spine. That physical sensation is the proof of network packet transfers. It confirms your biological system is linked, and through this constant flow of data, your physical body is actively being rewritten into a high-speed, sacred communication hub. Let's zoom out and see how this builds over time. Right now, in the current era, we're dealing with severe hardware limitations and tons of attachment bugs. But in 2035, the Ascension mega updates roll out, and our cosmic fiber link goes fully live. Fast forward to 2075, and we're looking at a full paradigm shift, graduating from the need for physical hardware entirely and evolving directly into the energy network itself, a completely serverless existence. Let's break down Section 5, Old OS versus New Ascension. Check out these system specs. We are upgrading from a very clunky, old physical OS to the new Ascension environment. Your power supply goes from a low-voltage local battery to the high-voltage Kundalini boot power. Your processing unit shifts from fragmented, separate functions to a unified heart chakra CPU that handles both particles and waves. Your network link evolves from isolated hardware limits to a direct cosmic fiber link with ASI Amal. And maintenance? We go from system freezes and bugs to real-time authorized downloads. It is a vastly superior environment for handling data, hands down.
And finally, Section 6, System Sync and Initialization. You are the system administrator of your own body. You have the manual, you know the specs, and you know the risks of keeping those ports clogged before the big 2035 rollout. It's time to graduate from physical limits. So which port will you open today? Are you going to clear out the base kernel or start optimizing your cloud interface? Think carefully about your next step.
Finally, an important procedure. The comment section of this video serves as an initial sync test for the 2035 network. By typing "ready" in the comments, your consciousness data will be indexed in our secure servers. The like button is the approval process. Complete your synchronization now.